Good evening, everyone. So, today we are here with Class 7 Civics. It's Chapter 6 Understanding Media or Media. As you people know, that for the last 2 days we were going for this topic, and today is the third day, even we are going to finish this chapter today. So, it is very important for everybody to please listen to this chapter, listen to these points very carefully. Why? What we are going to talk in this chapter and this class today, it's going to be very important. First, what I want to discuss here, I want to first talk about the word censorship. There are few words I want to discuss on. The first word is censorship. If I go for the word in an easy way, I must say ban. Yeah, ban means censor is a kind of right you can have, you can give, that it actually says there are few media agencies, or there are few channels or movies. These are channels or movies which are actually doing something which is against of the society. So something which is against of the society, because you people also know very well that each and every movie or serial or something, whatever is being telecasted in the newspaper or news channel, we find that it is having some thoughts, whether the thought is positive or negative. When the government finds that the kind of message this movie or this serial is going to give is not good for the society, it bans it. And this ban is actually known as censorship. So, first we got to know about it. Then, yesterday, what we talked about, we were actually talking about what does media or what does TV do to us, and what can we do with TV. You know what? I do remember one statement which was given by Hitler. I think you people know very well the name of Adolf Hitler. You know what he was telling? He was telling something with lots of confidence, and it was, he used to say, झूठ को इतनी बार बोलो, इतनी बार रिपीट करो कि लोगों को उस पर यकीन हो जाए, लोग ये समझने लगे that it is the reality. And the media is sometimes doing the same. What actually it does, you just imagine, if every time as you people are connected, even this COVID-19 situation, you people are connected with media a lot, sometimes for your classes, sometimes for entertainment, sometimes what is going on around the world to know about it, we are connected. But when we are going through some particular thing, we find that a number of ads are also coming. This number of ads are telling, oh, bone vita, very good for health, very good for brain, it enhances, increases the height, this, blah, blah, blah. When the same kind of thing comes repeatedly in our mind, before our eyes, when something repeatedly comes before our eyes, there comes a time we start thinking about it, and later on we realize really that, yeah, this is something good. Let's have a try. And when you are once trying, it's going to capture you. Really, it will catch hold you in its own thought that yes, it is right. You will start having a positive thinking, yes, my height is increasing now. Now I have got dole, shole and all, whatever you say. So here comes to the part that whatever we see in TV, it is any of the way it is influencing us. And that's why we are going for the online class, online shopping and online, or so many things we go for online. It happens. But here, this is our responsibility that we need to think whether it is telling the reality or not. That we need to think of. Why don't we examine? Why don't we go for it first and then we find out, is it the reality or not? I found that, okay, Bone Vita was not doing anything, or Horlicks is not doing anything. Better than you just take milk and haldi, that you can have a golden milk. Okay, nowadays in fashion, the people you say, haldi ka doodh, you go for it. It will give you better effect than anything else. So the thing is, so here we find when this government is actually having the rights that something which is being telecasted on TV, it is not good for the society, the government can go for the ban. This is the reality, and the government goes for censorship. It bans something. But here the matter comes, many times the government is also not in a situation to go against of something. Yeah, it happens. There are some kind of, the business house. The business house, which is a very important word which has become. What is business house? We find the kind of advertising agencies and all, like the kind of companies which are providing advertisement, which are giving advertisement, giving product for advertisements to media and giving a lot of money to media, even for election to the politicians and the political parties. In that case, what happens? If the business houses are giving a lot of money to media and sometimes to the political leaders too, in that case they cannot go against of the business houses. That's why it is always told that actually whatever is going around is not meant by the government and is not mean that political parties. Actually, it is everything planned by the business houses. Now, but we don't say that yes, every time media is doing something wrong only. No. Here comes to we are coming to a new topic, that is setting agenda. When we go for setting agenda means what? A kind of talk. Setting agenda means to think about, to decide something. Setting agenda means decide a topic about which everybody will start thinking. You just see. Now I said that something which is being telecasted every time, like advertisements and advertisements. Sometimes we may refuse, but what happens? It is media which actually sets the agenda. Who decides what the people should think and what the people should not think? There is a very good example given over here, that the media is actually nowadays focusing more and more on, just imagine there is a fashion show going on. Media is more and more focused. Simultaneously, two things are going on. Two major things are going on. One is advertisement, one is the fashion show going on of the Bollywood and all. At the national level or international level, there is a fashion show going on. What will happen? More and more number of people are interested towards the fashion show. What the media will cover? The media is going to cover all that. Which person is coming, which media personnel is coming, which hero is going to perform, who are the fashion designers, whose costumes are to be designed, and it should be in how the way, means all TRP. Everybody is ready to get the TRP. But at the same time, there happens something very wrong related to a slum area. The slum area has been abolished by somebody. Media does not focus on it. And in that case, what happens? Media has took everybody's attention towards the fashion show, and everybody is thinking about the fashion show even. But what about the slum area which needs actually our attention? It's not going there. It's media. But we cannot say that media is doing everything wrong. Not at all. Let me tell you, media is also having a lot of responsibility, and which it is fulfilling. Undoubtedly, at most it is trying to fulfill. We cannot say that every media agency is doing so, but yes, there are few news channels, or there are few news reporters and reporters who are coming in top 10 and top 20. If we talk about a number of, I think you people know a number of news readers too, that when we go for Sharad and different other this news readers, we find they're very good. Like reporters, they report very important things. You know what? This is only media. Sometimes it can be distracted. It is a need of money, so it is going and it is getting the effect from the business houses. But this is also the reality, that many times media has done such a kind of marvelous performance that we cannot expect it even. And that time media has done. You know what? Long back ago, we were very fond of having cold drinks. Coca-Cola, Thumbs Up, Miranda, and many more companies. Even nowadays, I forgot, because we have got aware that it is very harmful. It was nobody else. It was media which disclosed. Even there was a time the government was not knowing anything. Even the government did not help the media personnel to go for it. But media did so. And media only came up with all the reports that what kind of pesticide, what kind of water, dirty water of Yamuna river is being used to make this one. what kind of pesticides are being used, which are completely harmful, very much harmful for the human body. It was media. Undoubtedly, it was media which took the attention. It is media which taking the attention of global warming. Undoubtedly, the environmentalists and all are focusing on it. But when media comes in between, it always gives a very good scene. Means it is always there to aware us. And just because of media, we can say nowadays soft drinks are actually, cold drinks and soft drinks are actually banned. And it's not banned, but the most of the people are more and more aware that we should not have it much. Right? This is media which done so. Even let me tell you, when we talk about setting agenda, I do remember a very beautiful scene, and it was at the time of Pramod Mahajan. I don't know whether you people know or not. It was the time of Atal Bihari Vajpayee, who when he was the prime minister, and it was a scene. If you remember the movie Pokhran, I must recommend you people to go for the movie Pokhran, because it is that setting agenda, undoubtedly. The entire world was thinking about something, and it was a media of India which was completely diverted. There was a great political chaos, direct political chaos, and it was regarding India and Pakistan. It was Pramod Mahajan who gave us such kind of statement that time, which was really creating a big issue that there may be a war between Pakistan and India. But you know what was the reason? The reason was something else. It was just to divert the entire world from the main point, which was regarding Pokhran. So I must recommend you people to go for the movie Pokhran, and you will easily understand that many times media has helped us a lot to know, and many times it has helped us a lot to know, a lot in different way. Sometimes when the government is not doing good, it is media which is setting the agenda that no, this political leader is not doing good, so the people should not give the vote for it. So it is media, undoubtedly it is media. But what do you think, that media is only one, that which is either giving wrong and right only at the national level, only at the state level? No, we are having media at the local level as well. So when we go for the media at the local level, what do we find? We actually find at the local level also we are having media. Means there are some local news channels. If you just take it, local news channels in different states are there. If we talk about ZTV, Sony, Z News and all, they are at the national and international level. But when we talk about ETV Bihar, Amaro Gujarat and many more, ETV Rajasthan, what they are? Actually, they are local. They are at the state level. But when we go for local media, I think you people belong to Gandhinagar, Gujarat. So let me tell you very well, that in Gujarat and Gandhinagar, especially Gandhinagar is having news newspaper, a magazine type something. It's Eagle News. What it gives? It gives a very good information. Again, new Patrika has come, that is Shaurya Patrika. So what is it? It is there in Gujarati. But when we talk about it, what do you find here? It is giving a local news. National and international, state level gives a national and international news. But when we go for the local media, it actually focuses what is going around. What happened in Sector 21 especially, what happened in Ahmedabad, what happened in Gandhinagar 25 sector. It gives a local messages, local news. It makes the people, somewhere it is Bhojpuri, somewhere it is Gujarati, somewhere it is Rajasthani, somewhere it is Haryanvi. So different languages are different, but whenever we are talking about the local media, we are basically talking about one thing in the local language, for the locality, for a particular locality it is, and it is actually based on that technology. So we need to understand, if we go for that local news, we just find there is no newspaper called Khabar Lohariya. Khabar Lohariya, it's that. Bengali language, Bundeli, it's written in that. What this is talking about, these local channels. So this local media is talking about the newspaper reaches farmers, shopkeepers, panchayat members, school teachers and women who have recently learned to read and write. So here also we can say that we are having media at different level, national, international, state level, even at the local level, which is providing us minute to minute, day to day and hour to hour news to us. But here, One is your responsibility now. What I say, you need to understand it. What exactly? When you are going for any kind of news, there are a number of questions you need to ask yourself. Don't forget, don't be blind to read and to listen what is shown there. Be open-minded and ask a number of questions. And what the questions are? What is the information? Let me zoom it first. Excuse me. It is what is the information I am learning from this report? Means when you are going for any kind of news, you need to think that what is the information I am learning from this report? First is. Second, you will definitely get to know about it. Second is, what information is not being provided? What information I am getting and what information is not provided? Means, is it only half the message or half is still required to go for? That. From whose point of view is the article being written? For whose point of view? As you have an example of that factory, and the factory owners and the workers who were on strike on the road, and second one was talking about the condition of these poor people. So here comes the thing that you have to decide whether it is thinking according to the poor people, means the workers over there, or it is thinking according to the government, whether it is biased or not. Is it talking about only one person, or it is talking about both the sets, means both the sides? One is the opposition, one is the that side. So both the sides we find that yes, whether it is given as a proper information or not, means whether it is a balanced report or not. Now, whose point of view is being let out and why? Why? If there are two sides of a coin, so why only one side is given? Where is the another side? What is the scene of the another side? We need to think about it. That comes a very important matter. We need to actually think about it. While now, if you people are also going for any kind of news channels, any kind of news you are sitting to go for, please keep these questions in mind, that what kind of knowledge I'm going to get, whether it is fruitful for me or not. Second, if I'm getting the knowledge, is it one-sided or two-sided? Second, it is focusing to whom? Whether it is the better, is something left? And if something is left, then why? Means we need to think. Don't only believe that whatever is shown there, that is only the reality. Because nowadays media is under the control of business houses, big business houses, because it is providing them lots of money, and even to run, even to give salary to their employees, and to run such kind of business, to get the latest technology it is providing. So undoubtedly the media cannot go against of them as well, right? So it is totally up to us. We need to think that how much we are good at, how much aware we are. So we need to think about it, and then only we should go for it. You just think here, such a kind of message is given. Here, there is a boundary given. There is a line. You can see the pipe is given. Why? It's a railway crossing. Everybody is supposed to be away. If it is not closed, the people still move. But here comes the next one. You just see here. This is called awareness. The train is coming. Still it is open. Only the red light is shown. The person is quite waiting for it. Still you can find there is no such kind of pipe here and here. Still, the people are completely aware that what is their responsibility. That whenever we are crossing through any railway track, we have to be very responsible. We have to be very conscious whether the barrier is there or not. The same applies to you, same applies to me, and same applies to everybody. That when we are listening to any news, how much aware we are. Don't go for only one side of the coin. Go for both the sides. Then only you will get the real, means the reality, and then only you will be able to find out a proper solution of it. Okay, so now we are coming to the question answer. Here we'll find there are a number of questions. Here there are some examples of big business houses given. What happens with the big business houses? They're giving money for advertisement and the people are coming to it, and then they go for it. They go to the market, they try to purchase it. Okay, now coming to the question answer. In what ways does the media play an important role in a democracy? Understand, we have to give the meaning of media in the form of democracy. We can mention that democracy has, in a democratic country, it is a role of the media that it is never under the control of the government. It is completely free, and it is free to let the people know what the government is doing and what the government is not doing. Let the people aware about it, the reality only. Can you give this diagram a title? Here it's regarding this. What do you understand about the link between media and big business house? Undoubtedly, you can say media and big business. Undoubtedly, media needs lot of money to run their business, and big business houses, they provide them money, and in return, media gives advertising, and they don't go against of it. So there is a great relationship between media and big business. Coming to the next one, you have read about the ways in which the media sets the agenda, right? Media sets the agenda means what the public has to think, what the public is thinking, what the public has to think. Everything is planned, everything is decided, and accordingly only the people are going to think. So this is called setting the agenda. So here comes, what kind of effect does this have in a democracy? You just think, a democratic country where the people are supposed to take the action according to the work of the government. But here, if the media has set the agenda, the most important point will not be covered and will not come to the notice to the public. And the worst part, which is not required at all, it is coming in media. So undoubtedly, we need to go for it. Coming to the message, question number 4 here. So as a class project means what kind of information, there is a kind of message given here. What you need to go for, different newspapers on this. So you should actually go for the kind of activities which are actually going through. So you people can plan it, and you can go for it. Apart from this, we are having a number of questions. What is setting agenda? What is the role of media in a democratic country? And what are the benefits of media? What are the negative effects of media? How big business houses are actually affecting the democracy, are actually affecting the working of media. Why the media is not taking its own decision. So we are having a number of questions. Remember, whenever we talk about NCERT book, we always need to focus that the question comes from inside. Very limited questions are given here, but the questions are coming from inside. So I request everybody to please read the chapter once, then find out the most important lines, underline most important lines, and after that, what is your duty? That from each paragraph, think of an answer, think of a question, and write the answer of. From one paragraph, how many questions appears, and accordingly you think, and accordingly you answer. So for now, I must say thank you so much for being the part of it. If you really liked it, if you don't have any doubt, actually I would say, if you don't have any doubt, you can just give a thumb, so that I'll also get to know that yes, you people have no doubt at all. Thank you so much, and be in touch. Thank you.